Hey Hoops fans, welcome back to another latest Hoops must-see trade video. With the NBA trade deadline fast approaching, things are heating up around the league in terms of trade rumors and speculation. The NBA trade deadline is often the gift that keeps on giving, and in that spirit, Latest Hoops remains the YouTube channel that keeps on giving. If you want to be entered in our giveaway and stand a chance to win a PS5 with NBA 2K21 and Madden NFL 21 included, then pay attention. All you have to do is subscribe to our awesome channel, Latest Hoops. Once that's done, turn on notifications so you can catch all of our upcoming trade videos. Like this video and leave a comment letting us know whether you like the trade or not. When you're done with that, you're in and you could walk away with that PS5. Speaking of walking away, we think it may be time for Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks to walk away from a partnership that hasn't quite lived up to expectations. When the Mavericks pulled off the trade for Porzingis that brought him over from the Knicks and paired him with Luka Doncic, many in the NBA thought the Mavericks would become serious contenders in the league pretty much instantly. While it's true that Dallas was one of the best offensive teams the league has ever seen last season, it was also very apparent they are still a rung or two below the true contenders in the NBA at the moment. With a .500 record after 32 games this season, it now looks like they are slipping backwards and not getting closer as they surely would have hoped. The Porzingis-Doncic is entering its third year together and, given the signs of regression at the moment and Porzingis' injury issues, it may be time for the Mavericks to walk away from the project and see if a team closer to contention will consider taking the Latvian unicorn off their hands. One such team who may well be interested in taking him is the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors have been far more competitive this year than many around the league expected. The remnants of the dynasty squad that won 3 NBA rings in 5 years were expected to wallow in the bottom of the standings again when their star guard Klay Thompson tore his Achilles in preseason. However, an inspired Steph Curry, supported by a squad with better cohesion and production in their second year together, have been more than decent so far and currently sit in a playoff spot. Should the Warriors be able to add another big piece to their team, they could well move into the conversation of dark horse championship hopefuls. We know the Warriors aren't shy of paying luxury tax and assembling a super team if it presents them with the chance to compete for rings. Bringing in Kevin Durant for 3 seasons is the perfect example of that, and the 2 rings they won in those 3 years are evidence that it can be done effectively. We here at Latest Hoops think Porzingis may just be the player to push them firmly back into contention for a title both this season and in seasons to come. We also think the trade makes a lot of sense for Dallas and addresses some of their more pressing issues. Let's start by addressing what a trade between the 2 teams might actually look like. The Mavericks will undoubtedly want to address their defensive issues, given they are currently a mid-league defensive team at best. That means bringing in an elite defender to change the mindset of the team and instill the gritty and feisty nature needed to really knuckle down at the end of the floor. There is perhaps no better player in the league at bringing that to an NBA game than Warriors forward Draymond Green. Green does many things on the court that are perhaps underappreciated. His defense, however, is widely acknowledged throughout the league as being elite. The power forward won the NBA Defensive Player of the Year award in the 2016-2017 NBA season. He was also in the top 10 for the award the following 2 seasons. As such, it makes perfect sense that he be the piece traded by the Warriors. The Warriors have become considerably younger over the last 2 seasons. Green, Curry, and Thompson are the only 3 veterans remaining from the early years of the dynasty. The Splash Brothers aren't going to be moved anytime soon, and the Warriors would probably be happy to move Green's contract onto someone else's books. The Mavericks are in need of an elite veteran presence who can show them what it takes to be a championship squad, as well as instilling some defensive toughness in the team. The Warriors would therefore send Draymond Green and Marquise Chriss to the Mavericks in return for Porzingis. The Warriors would likely have to include 2 first-round picks in the deal at minimum. But with a starting lineup of Curry, Thompson, Wiggins, Porzingis, and Wiseman, they will be sure contenders for years to come and won't have much need for those picks as they already have a plethora of young talent on friendly contracts. For the Warriors, Porzingis would mean they could space the floor more effectively and give Wiseman space to operate inside. Green is a talented player but a less than average shooter from beyond the arc. Porzingis is far more comfortable with the 3-ball and would benefit greatly from the open looks Curry, Wiggins, and Thompson would surely create for him. A pick and pop being run by either Curry or Thompson with Kristaps Porzingis would be absolutely lethal. The Latvian unicorn has also shown ability around the rim and is a more than capable defender, meaning Green's presence would not be greatly missed. On paper, this deal makes it look like the Mavericks got robbed. But 2 draft picks in the next 2 drafts, both of which look to be stacked, give them the opportunity to find another bona fide star to pair with Luka Doncic. Equally, the draft picks acquired in the trade could be used to swing a deal for another star already in the league. Either way, it provides the Mavericks with a chance to move on from a project that hasn't worked as well as they had hoped. They are fun to watch and can blow teams away on a good night, but the Dallas Mavericks are not legitimate contenders at the moment, and Mark Cuban wants rings. Bringing in Green to make them a top 10 defensive team and using their picks to retool for next year is the best way we can see for them to bring another championship to Dallas. It may be a long shot, but it's a deal that makes sense for both sides and one we at Latest Hoops think both teams will be considering. Thanks for watching, Hoops fans. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel for a chance to walk away with that PS5 and 2 games. Be sure to check back in with us here at Latest Hoops regularly in the next coming days and weeks as well. We've got tons of content coming your way ahead of the NBA trade deadline, and you really don't want to miss a thing. Well, that's it for now. I'll catch you guys in the next one.